Hello, everybody. It's the Sunday Blues. We're going live online. Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at a really cool blues riff. Like this. And you can basically get this kind of... The idea of today's lesson is to learn this groove because it's such a cool groove and you can play the blues on your own, you know. So by the end of today's lesson, Sunday Blues lesson, hopefully you'll be doing that. So I just want to say welcome. Thanks everyone. Look, I've got a new little logo. Look at that. We're getting pretty modern. And yes, grab a guitar, join in, and also don't forget to let me know where you are watching from in the world by leaving a comment. We're actually streaming live on Facebook and YouTube today. It's getting very technical. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm going to give it another minute and to let a few more people come, and also to ask you to grab a guitar, and we're going to look at this awesome Hoochie Coochie Man riff. Now, I heard Jimi Hendrix playing a song called the Catfish Blues, and it's something like this. I can't remember the key. Something like that, you know. Well, I wish maybe it was a bit higher. I was a catfish swimming in low, the deep blue sea. So what I'm trying to demonstrate is, although I've kind of titled this lesson the Hoochie Coochie Man lesson, this riff, this awesome riff, can be used for many blues songs, including your own. You could write your own blues song. What is a bit of a challenge this week, if you want to try and write out some lyrics, learn this guitar part that I'm going to show you, write out some lyrics, film them on your phone and upload them to Facebook or YouTube, tag me in it or send it across to me so I can see. It would be lovely to think we're inspiring people to write songs. So I'm going to show you... Sorry, I better turn my phone off. I'm getting text messages. I'm going to show you the riff right now, and I've even got the chords, and they're going to appear on the page. Hang on. So this is the riff. Oh, here we go. As you can see, that I've written the tab out below, and it's basically two parts. I'll play you the whole piece right now. Oh, I messed up that time. Okay. Okay. So I'm using a plectrum. You don't have to. Without a pick, it sounds like this. Still sounds great. But I tend to use a pick because I can get way more attack and get a bigger tone. And yeah, it's really good for blues lead. But many players like Mark Knopfler, for example, never use picks. So it's up to you. It's the great thing about the blues. You've got to make it your own. So the riff starts out, we're in the key of E, obviously, and I do have the chords that I'm going to show you in a minute. But for now, let's look at this little riff. So we go, pick the top E string. There you go. If you can't read tab, it's so simple. I'm looking at the left-hand box right now. The very first thing says 0 on the top E string. So we look down at the top E string and we think 0 means fret 0, which is open. Okay, so as I look down at the fretboard, the 0 is the lowest string on the fretboard, closest to the ground, kind of exactly as you're looking at it on the screen. It's the simplest thing to understand tab. That's why guitar players like us like it, because there's no little black dots and little kind of crotchets and stuff. We just look at the numbers and the frets, okay? So we pick the top E, and then the next note is 2 on the 3rd string down, so on the G, okay? So we go here, it's a little bit of a kind of hammer-on pull-off move. We're going, I pick it once, and then we do a kind of, we roll on, so hammer-on, pull-off, pull-off. And then we finally end the first part of the riff with the 2nd fret of the D string. Hopefully you know that's an E. And we're in the key of E. Okay? So that's the riff. Get it under your fingers. It takes a little bit of time to kind of get that smooth, but the great thing about the blues, as you could even see when I was playing at the start, if you fluff a couple of notes, it's kind of raw music. When you listen to the greats, they're way more interested in it sounding mean, the power with the right hand, the tech, you know, the kind of going for it, the passion, and the groove is far more important than always being, you know, nailing it. If you make a mistake, carry on. It's fine, you know. Don't be like, oh no, I made a mistake, they're going to judge me. I make mistakes a lot, you know, and we all do when playing live. But the secret is to just not look like you made a mistake. Just like, whatever, you know, I'm still in the zone. Okay. So the second part of the riff, the feel is kind of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Gypsy woman told my mother, night I was born, got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun. Gonna meet pretty women, jump and shout, then the world will know. Okay, and so on. So I was messing around there a bit, but definitely learn this riff. It's really cool. And once you got it down, if you know the blues scale, like, or the minor pentatonic scale, then you can throw in little riffs as well. If you don't, by the way, join acousticmasterclass.com. It's the ultimate online learning platform for guitarists who want to learn the authentic way to play blues, folk, and roots guitar with me live online. Plus, there are loads of courses, and some of those courses specifically teach you all about playing the minor blues, playing the blues, loads of riff exercises, lessons, and stuff. So if you don't know those scales, get in, and you'll be on the right track, and I'll be able to help you personally and get to know you online. But what I was going to say is you can throw in like minor blues scale riffs, or major too, to be fair, but you can throw in little blues licks here and there. Instead of this riff, you could go, just as an example, all I did was go down the scale. And instead of hitting that E, I just thought, well, I'm going to stop because I'm going to go back into that riff. Like this. I'll try going the other way. Doesn't sound so good, but you get the idea. You're making up little patterns and riffs. So I'm now going to show you the full chord progression for Hoochie Coochie Man. And this is actually... there's a whole lesson on Hoochie Coochie Man inside Acoustic Masterclass, a course page with loads of different riff videos. In fact, I have made a little video that I'm going to show you in a minute. explaining what that's all about. But for now, we've got the chords on the screen. So it's a 16-bar progression. I always like to think of it as, if you look at the final 12 bars, so forget about the first 4 bars for a minute, look at the final 12 bars, the bottom 3 rows, and you'll see that that's a classic 12-bar blues. So it's a 12-bar blues with 4 extra bars of E at the start. Okay, I'll sing it for you now, and I'll be honest, if ever I do play this song live, I tend to play it with a capo on the 3rd fret or the 2nd fret, depending on how my voice is, because I can just hit the notes better. So, of course, once you've got it together, and if it sounds a bit low or your voice isn't really going for it, of course, try using a capo, or try coming up with your own arrangement in a different key without a capo. But I like the capo because I've got all the open strings. Anyway, so here we go. We've got we've got 4 bars, 8 bars of E. So we just repeat that lick for 8 bars. 1, 2. Okay, I'll come in now from the top. Gypsy woman told my mother the night I was born, you got a boy child coming, it's gonna be a son of a gun, gonna make pretty women jump and shout, and then the world will know what it's all about. But you know I'm here. Here we go into the A blues shuffle. Into the blues shuffle. Everybody knows I'm here. Just a standard shuffle. I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here. Turn around. Got the black cat bone, Mojo too, Johnny Congarone, I'm gonna mess with you, gonna make you girl, and so on. So that's the tune. What I always recommend doing is going and listening to other artists, go and listen to some blues greats doing it, get a few different versions, and then maybe use those as inspiration to come up with your own version. Now, yeah, I did mention that I have a little video that I want to show you. So I'm going to get this to play right now. I've got this new system here for the Sunday Blues, where we've got kind of cool logos and stuff going on all around us. But as I mentioned, inside Acoustic Masterclass, we have a whole page on this song. There are many, many different blues riffs. So I'm just going to show you that right now. Here we go. We're going in. So we're actually inside the site right now, acousticmasterclass.com. You see the forum where you can hang out. There's the lesson vault. So let's go straight to the lesson vault. Blues song lessons. Below that you see Travis style. You've got blues courses. Below that you've got folk, technique, and all sorts of other juicy lessons. Let's go for the Hoochie Coochie Man. As you can see, first up is the performance video, so you know exactly how it should sound. You've got the chord sheet download. Below that you've got an entire lesson that's fully tabbed up, so I talk you through the song from start to finish, including a little solo in there, and everything I play is tabbed out, so you know exactly what's going on. If we scroll down further, you've got a series of different licks like the one we looked at today in the Sunday Blues. There are 5 different videos with full tabs. And yes, if you want to learn all of these 5 licks and the whole piece, then just head inside acousticmasterclass.com, take the free trial by clicking the link around this video, and I'll see you on the inside. It's going to be a total blast, and yeah, can't wait to see you there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Of course, it's going to be staying here on this page. If you want to rewatch it at any time, just come back to the page here and you can watch it. And better still, I hope to see you inside acousticmasterclass.com. You can take the free trial by clicking the link around this video. And I'll see you on the inside and give you some personal coaching. But that's the Sunday Blues for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time as soon as I can figure out how to end this video, to be honest. There we go.